One love, y'all, because we're together. United, baby. Under one roof. Come on. In a house is ours. It's one love, y'all.
I want to welcome everyone to Constructive Talks, a place where you can sit back and have intelligent conversations without judgment. We believe that all experiences can have constructive outcomes because in every experience, there's a constructive lesson to be learned, which can be used to empower you and those around you towards a positive, constructive goal. Welcome back. Let's pick up where we left off. The last one that I'll discuss is unconscious cultural conditioning. You remember the 5 steps of the Peace Corps, and it was observation, imitation, reinforcement, internalization, and spontaneous manifestation. Think about that. So once you get all 5 of those steps in your life that have transitioned you from one person to the other or one phase of your life to the other, after you've been conditioned with those 5 phases, it's all unconscious. You know what fork to get, you know what knife to get. Even if you don't need a knife, you got one. Unconscious. You know what right looks like. It's all automatic. Now, what I want you to do with that unconscious cultural condition, I want you to focus that back on you and recondition what you've been taught yourself. Question each condition you received. Like, why? Why do I do that? Why do I have such a large holiday every year and put all my effort into that? I'm not saying don't have holidays. I'm not saying not enjoy your life in every aspect that you desire. But you should ask yourself, why do I do that? Because sometimes we'll call things a tradition. We have celebrations, get-togethers. And this is just from my experience. There's nothing constructive that comes out of it other than having fun. Go home late night, day, whenever you had it. If you ate a lot, you lay on the couch, or you do the things to relax, or you continue to have that get together. But what did you really get out of it? And would it be okay if each time you had one from now on, you did something constructive? Like everybody had to hear your spiel on how to invest. That's your bubble. Or everybody got to spiel on history or how to start a business. And it could be simple as go to this website. I don't know. You have to look at, your bubble and see what you're okay with doing. And sometimes that can be tough because people around us can influence us to not do it, to hear that inner voice say sit down and to dare us to be different. That's funny, huh? Think about that. Folks around us, we've got an unconscious fear of those around us as how we look. You remember we talked about that acceptable conduct, acceptable look, how we would look if we started talking like that. You dare to be different. Dare to change your bubble. Dare to actively participate in your life. Now, all 3 of these cultural conditioning phases, what they do, they take away power. They take away the power of focus. They make it difficult to set goals in your life. Why do I say that? Because a lot of times our days are filled with entertaining other people. We've also been conditioned to believe, hey, it's not about me, it's about everybody else. So you spend your entire life about everybody else, and you just put up with you just receive the residual, what's left over, and that could be very draining on one. It takes the focus away from planning constructive outcomes of your days, of your moments. It takes away from having educated strategies in your life. The most important thing that it takes away truly understanding what sacrifice is. Most folks might say, well, sacrifice is sacrificing for others. Well, for me, it's sacrificing for myself. What do I mean by that? I'm going to take a moment to meditate. I'm going to take a moment to breathe, to work out, to exercise. I'm going to take a moment to educate myself. So I'm sacrificing entertaining other people for myself from within. That should be okay, right? We've been culturally conditioned to believe, hey, you sacrifice, it's for everybody else. It's never for yourself. If you sacrifice for yourself, you're selfish. Well, if you sacrifice for yourself, you can help those around you be better. Why? Because you're going to be more educated. You're going to be focused. Your mindset is going to be balanced. And you're going to have that self-willpower and dare to be different and to be better. And that's how you break the generational curse. Dare to be different than you've been culturally conditioned to believe. Now, I have a couple questions I want to end this with. I know it's been kind of long, and I thank you for giving me all of your quality time. And like I said, I always want to leave a couple questions on the table. Question one would be, what are the conditioned behaviors do you think or know you should take a second look at in your life? Question two, the things we celebrate, i.e. get-togethers each year, are they conditioned traditions or conditioned group habits? Why do we do them? Why do you do them? What's the meaning of each one of them? Each holiday, each get-together? What is going to be the constructive outcome? Can you influence that constructive outcome? Okay, those were the two questions. Now, I want to leave you with something. I want you to condition yourself and make sure you take a part of your day and meditate and try to make each moment of those days perfect. I want you to think about that as we end this podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being amazing. That is very important. As we end this podcast today, I want to let each one of you know that not only are you incredible, but it's about you that constructive conversations happen.